In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus said this. He said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life, and that no one comes to the Father except through me." Now, I heard this quote once, and it said that the Jesus way embedded with the Jesus truth makes the Jesus life. And I guess what I'm saying is that sometimes people are just so focused on how we should live like Christ and not know Christ. We don't know the truth of Christ. And some people are so focused on the theology of God that they don't know how to walk their talk. And I believe that the Jesus way mixed with the Jesus truth really does make the Jesus life. But I know what you're thinking, that, hey, I've tried Jesus before. And every time I hear that, I just think that you don't try something. You have to live it. And I think that a lot of us don't actually choose to live the way Jesus asked us to. And in that, we actually don't get the blessing of the peace or the easy yoke he promises us. It says in Matthew 11, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find a rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." You see, many of you, like me, want that life, right? We want that light yoke, that burden that's easy. We don't want the hard burden. We don't want the hard life. But the funny thing is we do the same thing every day. We don't actually choose to listen to God. And I don't know if you know what yoke means, but they used to attach a bull and a calf together, and they would put they would chastise them to this metal weight so that the calf could learn exactly what way the bull wanted to go. If it was going left or right, it would teach the calf which way to go. That was called a yoke. And what we're called as Christians is to put the yoke on of Jesus so that he can tell us which way to go, that we could have the Jesus way. But we also need the Jesus truth in order to have the Jesus life. And I know that you want the Jesus life. And you probably say that, "Oh, I've tried that and I don't feel the peace. I don't feel the easy yoke that he promised me." But the truth is that we usually go 10%, or we try to meet God halfway. But I believe that if you truly chose to live out what he said, if you really did listen to what he says in his Gospels and how to live your life, you would see change. It's as simple as this: do what Jesus said to do, and you will see what Jesus said you will see, and you will receive what Jesus promised you. But here's the thing, even including myself, I don't fully do it. I'm afraid to step out and be like Jesus. I'm afraid to carry my cross every day. But I believe that a heart change needs a walk change. And if you continue to do the same thing again and again, you're literally doing the definition of insanity. And I know that you've heard that before, but I've come here today just to encourage you that I want you to know that sometimes it takes an action to see some real change. So I urge you, I challenge you today that throughout your day that you choose to maybe live Jesus a little more, that you choose to walk out Jesus' way a little more. And I think when you do that, as you understand the truth of who he is, you will see the Jesus life.